Hey pals, it's Sassy Cassie, and welcome back to another reaction video of Naruto Shippuden. As always, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and anyone watching this video. Thank you so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this crazy shinobi journey. I would also like to give a very special thank you to my patrons. Now, before we get into the recap, this will be my first video after still semi-recovering from lung surgery. So, yeah, I am doing well. I can talk again, which at this point I will have put a post out, so you guys probably will know at least a little bit about it, but I still feel a little drained. I feel fine, but definitely don't have as much gusto as I probably should have. But now that I can watch stuff, I really want to watch stuff again. I think that was probably the saddest part, because I think most people are like, oh, well, you spend all this time at home, you can watch all your stuff. And the issue with that is that since I had lung surgery, it was difficult to take deep breaths, meaning it hurt to laugh, it hurt to sneeze, to cough, to cry, to do anything. So I couldn't watch anything new because I was like, I don't know if it's gonna make me upset. I don't know if I'm gonna laugh out loud, and I don't want to hurt myself, even though I'm okay and I'm healing and all that, but I was like, it still hurts really badly, so I couldn't watch anything new. So now that I'm feeling a little better and I'm able to take a deep breath, I decided that I wanted to go ahead and start watching some stuff. So thank you all for your patience. At this point though, I did have so much stuff pre-recorded that there might not be much of a lapse by the time this particular video comes out, but I still want to thank all of you for bearing with me and being patient while I recovered. It was, and still is, a very long process and very tiring, and yeah. But now we're gonna get into the recap, which, not gonna lie, I probably should have rewatched the previous episode. I did not do that, but it has been so long. Oh, because I was so pre-recorded, and then I haven't done anything for almost 4 weeks at this point. I want to say, oh, okay. There was that, we're focusing on Sasuke for, reasons, and he is, or has formed this team, and he was battling Deidara, and I think Deidara actually blew himself up this time. I think. Vaguely recalling that battle. I don't remember if that's the last thing we watched, or if it was just we watched that and we moved on to something else. I do also recall Shikamaru burying Hidan in some forest with the creepy deer staring into his... Well, I don't know if he has a soul. Do immortals have souls? Life's questions. We're not going to get into that. Anywhoots, yeah, I remember that vaguely. And I also remember being very upset that Asuma died and that Kunai is pregnant, and that's just really upsetting. And that's pretty much all I remember. I'm hoping that's where we're at. I'm hoping I don't miss much, but I'm sure, as they do the whole slight recap thing, I'm sure it'll come back to me. It's just been a minute. Anywho, let's get into this episode.
This is my ultimate art.
Okay, so we are where I thought we were. Great. Fabulous.
Insane. In death, I shall become art itself. No one's seen an explosion like this. One that shall leave behind a scar on the very earth itself. And then...
I just say, though, that I am a little proud of myself that I was able to remember that, because my memory is awful, which is why I have so many sticky notes and things everywhere to remind myself constantly of things. But, yeah, pretty proud of myself.
Cry your heart out, because my art
is an explosion!
It's an explosion!
Oh, I thought he wasn't gonna say it for a second. I was like, is it just me? Am I just gonna be the only one who says it? That's fine. Question though. I mean, obviously Sasuke survives this. They're probably gonna tell us how in a second. But other thing, this explosion is so massive. But they're close by because what's her name was in that village. I'm remembering that now too. Oh yeah, and I remember thinking Toby's too nice to be on the thing. Okay. They can see it. They're either all gonna go there.
Probably got caught up in it. It was within the blast radius after all.
I have so many thoughts and questions and feelings. Oh yeah, openings are a thing.
It's funny. I feel like we've forgotten about something.
It looks like Toby is dead as well. Deidara had no regard for his partner.
Toby, that's what I'd forgotten. Must have been quite a...
Okay, well, I know Sasuke's not dead. I feel like if Sasuke's not dead because he was that close, I feel like Toby's probably not dead.
Please someone like Toby. But losing Deidara is unfortunate.
Don't get me wrong.
That's
I
so
like
sad.
Toby.
How is he
managed
replaceable?
to lighten the mood of this rather gloomy organization. He was really quite talented if you think about it.
I must go. Let us try to mourn Deidara quietly.
More Deidara, but not anybody else.
Whoa, you're a mess, Sasuke. Who are you fighting?
You used me. Insolence.
Oh, they traded places.
How dare you do such a thing to me? Those eyes. You hypnotized me with those damned eyes of yours. Me. You did this to me. How dare you?
He's probably gonna be alright.
Did you transport yourself or something?
You hid yourself inside Manda and used the transportation technique to escape to another dimension. That right? Then why?
Well, that's convenient.
How pathetic! I can't believe you're the man who killed Orochimaru.
Orochimaru was already weakened to begin with. That's all I'll say about that.
That is a very fair point.
It doesn't show any signs of stopping. Strange, there usually isn't this much rain around here this time of year.
That's what happens when people die. It rains. Is he actually sad?
Sasuke's not dead. Besides,
What are you talking about?
Besides what?
the rain has finally stopped.
I thought he was gonna say something else, something like important.
You guys, what happened?
There's evidence Sasuke was here till just before we arrived.
It's very faint, but his scent is definitely here. Also, I can detect several other scents as well.
What does that mean?
Other people, Naruto. Other people.
I've made my sense of smell even keener than a dog's. I think I found Sasuke.
A nose sharper than a ninja hound's. Impressive. Just what I'd expect from the Inuzuka clan.
Right, Kiba. Show us the way!
Like, I know that's the goal or the plan or whatever, but it's not gonna be that easy, is it? I have questions.
So how is Sasuke?
Coming along nicely. I'm sure his mind is made up, since he doesn't have much longer.
And what about the Nine Tails?
You will hunt it, and as leader, I will not tolerate failure.
I'm sorry. I thought the dude with the eyes was the leader. I have questions. Also, who's the woman? Not that it should necessarily matter, but it just feels odd since most of the other Kassie members are all dudes.
What did you just say? Do you want a piece of me? Well, come on then, bring it on!
That's enough, you two. Suigetsu, Karin, have you gathered data on...
Already forgot their names.
Suigetsu, I'm not gonna let you get away with it this time! Dang!
It's pretty futile considering he's made of water. Did he just fall asleep sitting up? I mean, I understand if you're tired enough. And I did spend like my first 3 weeks of healing sitting or sleeping in a sitting position because I couldn't lay down. It was too painful.
From his scent, I can tell that he stopped moving. I think that he's resting after his battle.
This is our chance.
Are they gonna sense them coming though?
He even destroyed 2 of Kakuzu's lives in a single blow.
Spare us your words of warning and of fear. They are wasted on us. Pain's never lost a single battle.
Wait, is his name Pain? I'm assuming she called him that before. I'm gonna assume that's who he is. Or unless she's referring to herself in the third person.
When that happens, then everything will be restored to its rightful place.
Restore. There are so many things that have just happened in the last 5 seconds that I have questions and concerns.
The true power of the Sharingan that belongs to me, Madara Uchiha!
I'm sorry. Excuse me? Excuse me. Excuse me. No. No?
Pain, are you?
Okay, this is gonna be another episode, and then I need to let out all this brain vomit that I have. Okay, first of all, the dude's name is Pain. Not that there are any less weirder names in anime, but just not what I was expecting. First of all. Second of all, definitely thought he was the leader. And I have questions about that. Thirdly, this dude, I thought we weren't gonna be like, it was gonna be like some kind of mystery master puppeteer for a longer time, but no, they just revealed him right away. First of all, this is that name that you guys were always telling me about to remember. He's an Uchiha. And I'm vaguely recalling that, what's his name? Nine-Tail Fox said something about him once upon, well, he didn't say anything really, he just said his name. And I think that's when you guys started commenting about remembering that name. Other question, thought point. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm remembering this wrong because so many things have just happened in the last little bit of this episode. But Itachi was like, no, Sasuke's still alive. but also no. Does he know? I mean, he does have a Sharingan eye, but like he's never seen him, so maybe he doesn't know. I don't know. But then he had like the same mask as the other dude, the Toby dude. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Is he the same dude? Is this Uchiha dude the same as this Toby dude? I don't know. I'm so confused. I don't like this. I don't like this. This just took a turn. This just took a really complicated... Because then he's like, this only belongs to me, and like Sasuke's gonna be even more powerful than Itachi, so like, is he really after Sasuke? I don't need to be this stressed, okay? I'm still recovering. Why did I think this was a good idea again? I should have watched something fluffy. But no. React to Naruto, they said. You're gonna like it, they said. It gets better, they said. Lies and slander, all of you. I am going to stop this now, but thank you all so much for watching and continuing to follow me on whatever is happening. And they're probably not going to address this again for another several, like 100 episodes or whatever. I'm mad. I'm not mad. It's really hard for me to be mad. I'm upset. It's not hard for me to be upset. Anyway, bye!